Tim, are you ready?
Let's go.
And this is how this valley is, right? So all the wineries are local homes. It's not like these huge monster wineries. I'm sure there's some in the area, but this is more the cooler experience, right? You come in, you drink some wine, you know, talk some shop with the owners, and whoa, look at that. So is that all Chacha right there? Oh, hello. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Andro. Timothy.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
And you're?
David.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Come on in.
Awesome. So what are we doing?
Wine.
Wine.
Yes. Oh, this is actually not Chacha, literally. It's a distilled wine.
That's distilled wine.
Distilled wine, yeah.
Distilled wine is more like a brandy.
Then it's like a brandy spirit. Okay, but it's done only once. It's like single malt. All right. And then I add some herbs here. Herbs, some fruits, you know. This is something I have never tasted. I just invented this mixture of.
You're just experimenting.
Ombalo, yeah. Even in wine, everywhere. It's this Ombalo and Kundari.
Yeah, so like in English, pennyroyal and summer savory.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Smells great. Nice herbs. But for sure it's strong. Super strong.
52.7.
52.7?
Them all.
It's good.
Strange, huh?
It's good.
Yeah.
So this is where you distill the wine?
Yeah. You pour your wine here. You fire it up. Okay, you keep temperature between 1800 somewhere, you know, and it steams, right? So the steam comes here, and we have a running fresh, like cold water here. It's like a fridge, right? Which liquefies again. So you get the liquid from here, the spirit, actually.
So I've never seen it like this, only in Georgia, where you have like basically an oven, right? So it's a little different. Usually it's like just these two, right? I want to try one because I think it's gonna be the best I've had, right?
Okay, sure. After wine.
After wine.
Because if we go like vice versa, then we don't know what happens.
Be careful. Yeah, I haven't slept in days, man. I mean, I've been on the run, and I love this. So you have some more vines here. Over here, I guess you have like a little open kitchen, right? So people sit here, wine tasting. And can anybody come?
We take advance orders.
Yeah,
because we're not a restaurant, something. It's a winery, you know. If we know someone is coming, then of course we get ready, and you know. This is my invention, you know. It's a oven table. I remove this top. Normally have this top from like a chimney there, okay, but it's removable. You fire it up and you keep your food warm, right? And you are warm yourself. And you have this little plugs here, so if you think the warmth is not enough, you just remove it and this warm air comes on you, you know? So we've been sitting here on -4, 5 without any problem.
So it gets really cold in the winter. Right now in summer, it is boiling.
-3, 4, 5, 7. Let's go to the main place now.
That is the cellar, right?
That is the cellar.
Always.
Consists of the 3 main spaces, let's say. Underneath this square, let's say, okay, there's a storage place, okay. This is the first technological place here. That's where the grape juice comes first, and it ferments here, and we change the vessel a few times here, you know. It stays here for about 7-8 months, okay. And when the first April approaches, which means now the warm season is coming, right? We bring all the wines down there. It's a 6-meter deep room, you know, and stays here, sits here for exactly additional 12 additional months, okay? After that, we move it to the next space, I'll show you, where it continues to sit for about 3-4 months before bottling. We stopped it yesterday because you were coming. We will keep bottling the 2019 vintage.
So if you guys don't know, this is Cueveri, right? So clay pots. So there's 2 types of winemaking in the world, you know, European style, and that's in barrels, and then Cueveri, which is clay pots. Amazing. Usually they put this in before they even build a house, right? Something like that. This type of winemaking is over 8,000 years old. This is the birthplace of wine. And over here we have all the different tools they use for the Cueveri, right? It's a little different. Obviously, it's not barrels, not stainless steel tanks. It's clay pots in the ground. So what are these?
They're all different tools here with different functions. For example, this is a scraper. You know, it's a wild cherry bark. Okay, the one with the long handle is for short quarry, for small quarry, where you cannot actually go in, right? And the same thing with the short handle here, like this, right? It's for big quivers where you go in and the wash the walls with this. It's an old technology. I can't say you that I rely on this now because I now use this some antibacterial bulbs, the ultraviolet bulbs, the ozone generators. But I still use these guys. Okay. For example, this is a square pipe that I told you. These two sticks. It's a baton. As a batonage. Steering, right, is to punch the skins back down in the juice. There's a function for reds, for whites,
Now comes the fun stuff. We're gonna try some wines. Oh yes. So we're trying wine directly from tanks?
Yes.
Oh, that's the best.
Everything here, 8 or 9 month old.
Okay.
So cheers, huh?
Cheers, my friend. Cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
Nice. Dry, super light.
Yeah, it's a little bit of swish on nose, right?
Yeah.
But when you drink it, it's really dry.
Yeah, very dry. I mean, it's obviously it's still young, 9 months, so still a little juicy, right?
This is a mixture of 3 different grapes. 90% of it is white grapes, but then we have 2 different reds to spice it up, and to have a rosé wine. So normally rosés are made in a different way. You take red grapes with white flesh, you remove the skins, you make wine, and you get a rosé. Normally, but this is basically it's a white wine spiced up with 2 different reds.
So basically it's a hybrid. Hey.
Cheers, man.
Camargos. Oh, that's unique. You said 4 or 9 grapes? How many different grapes?
3.
Three. Wow. Yeah, so it's like a stiff to rosé. I mean, I haven't had something like this before. It's light. Again, very young. That's why it's still very juicy.
Of course, it's very young.
But it doesn't feel like it's fermenting. It doesn't feel like that farmhouse.
No, it's finished. It's finished. It just needs some aging.
Oh,
that's it.
Wow, I love it. So this is a mixture of 2 grapes, and this is from your new vineyard, or the new part of your vineyard.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So unique, right?
Limestone, flint, and dolestone. Dolestone. I mean, it's excellent for grapes. And the soil itself is like heavy clay, and the sun exposure is everlasting, I would say, and the winds all the time, like slow winds. I don't even need to spray the vineyard most of the time,
So basically it's organic wine.
Absolutely.
Organic.
It can't be more organic,
It can't be more organic.
No.
More organic, not nowhere.
No.
So this is called the impossible wine because he blended 2 grapes that most people said can never be done, right?
It's, yeah, Camargos. It's Chap Capital and Gorlins one is second. So it was these 2 varietals. I think they go perfectly together.
Let's see.
Very spicy.
Oh, super nice. Yeah, it's not too strong.
No.
It's perfect. Wow, this is actually a perfect wine for the summer, in the hot sun. But you go outside, take the whole barrel.
Next year, man.
Next year.
These are babies here. We're now going to the real ones. Well, if there are any legs on the glass, it means that they're quite high alcohol, But then you look at the pace of them going down. The slower they are, the higher, the stronger the body of the wine. So you can judge about wine without drinking it. It's like natural, the whole thing, but also in Georgian, like naturally means what was left of the jackals.
Camargos. And by the way, it's called coyote? Jackals, yeah, because the jackals ate his harvest. That's why he only has this smaller liter, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Tiny amount. Yeah.
Well, let's try it.
These bastards, let go.
Oh, this is amazing. This is almost like it tastes almost like an Italian wine I've had. Wow. So the most recognizable flavors here, like wild cherry and kernel, right?
And maybe a little bit of
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Super fresh. Enough of the babies. Let's go try some
Enough
big
of the
boys.
babies, let's go to the real ones.
Big boys.
Yeah, big boys.
Now this is amazing. Look at all these bottles. So he said he had like 48 different styles. Here we have Nagiso, so it's Chinuri and Moscat. Wow.
It's quite spicy and very different wine. It's also something new. Nobody really does it, you know. This Chinuri from 18 vintage, I call it Chinuri solid because its body is really solid, you know, it flows like a milk. You know, it's a very, very nice wine. Spent about 2.5 months in oak barrel, like old oak barrel, French oak, right? And it gives a little bit of something, you know, to it. You won't even notice it when you drink. So this solidness is from there.
Well, I want to try a good reserve.
Yeah, why not, man?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Now, this wine is very typical topical, let's say, you know, which means in this place, in Shidakartle, everyone makes this mixture. This is a Chinuri and Gorgonzola. The flavors, they're all different, all very different, right? Every wine is, I mean, so easy, recognizable.
Oh my gosh. It's a little sweet. A little sweet. The owner's saying it's not that sweet, but I feel a little bit of sweetness. Nice. Wow. Another good white wine. And this room that we're in is where he basically bottles the wine, puts the labels on, right? So he has a machine here that he uses to fill up the bottles, and over here he corks them, and over here he has the labels. Beautiful label. I love it, man. So you have the yeah, it's cool. So it's like what you have upstairs, right? And over here we have more barrels. That's a still wine.
The barrels, they evaporate lots of wine, so you have to edit all the time, you know. So all these bottles here is for the barrels.
But the good thing about that is that the barrels are absorbing the wine right into the oak,
then evaporate.
and then it makes it better for the next generation of wine, right? In a way. And then eventually I buy a barrel, and then I put beer in it, and it's even better. Agave, right?
Agave.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It smells sweet. I can smell something.
It's like honey, the wax, the beeswax, the orange peel,
Okay.
right?
Wow.
If you agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because you said all that, and now when I drink it, I taste all of it. But the honey is my favorite part of this.
Well, of course, it's not sweet. I mean, it's very dry.
Yeah, it's very dry.
Like super dry wine.
Yeah, and what I mean by sweet is like you just get a
Or nose.
on the nose.
Because it has such a semi-phenol.
It tricks you.
Yeah, it tricks you. Yeah.
Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. You know how this thing is called?
Wine thief.
Thief. So remember we tried the mixture of two grapes down there, the red ones, like Top Capito, Shop Capito and Top Berry, right? So this is the same mixture, but vintage 19, that was 20, and it spent about 3 months already in the oak barrel, and it will spend another week or so, and then bottling. It's Dionysus, Dio.
In Italian, Dio means God, so
Yeah,
Dio caro.
Dio.
Cominciamo.
Yeah,
Brindiamo.
Dionysus is a kind of god, right?
Yeah.
Out of wine.
Out of wine, exactly. Obviously.
Of course, man. Actually, I have its a version without oak barrel, which is Dia. The Dia is like Zeus.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a Dio, and the same wine which has not gone through the barrel, and which is Dia, like Zeus.
But this is the best one.
Yeah, I love it.
This is a real reserve. That's what it feels like, right? I've actually never seen this before.
Yeah.
Like the leaves here, look, you can see them all.
because you shouldn't shake it like that.
So we just leave it here, let it sit, and then you can drink it.
Yeah.
So what are
Don't
these?
shake it, man.
No, not shaking. But what is this?
Then both, they're 17 vintage. This is a Chinuri and Gorgonzola. The one we tried there was 19. I said it's like very typical topical, right? So that's the one, but 17. And this is from Pakurtsiche, Uroebi, my famous.
I need food, like right now.
Yeah, me too.
Let's go.
Let's go. I told you. See? It's coming.
Hello. We got chakapuli. We have a salad with eggplant stuffed. Oh my God, stuffed the walnut, paste, incredible potatoes. We have bread, and we're also getting a khachapuri, the best one on the planet. That's what he's saying. Oh man, but this is my favorite dish. And this is with beef, and you actually added some chili in there? Whoa.
Yeah, it's tremale, these sour plums.
I mean, this is the best dish for a hangover. It is the ultimate dish.
Yeah.
Before I jump on that, I'm gonna eat one of these eggplants, because this is like, I mean, I know the eggplants in Armenia are amazing, but here, adding that walnut paste, wow, different thing.
It's also
Yeah, and you also added pomegranate on top, right? A little spicy, a lot spicy.
a lot spicy, yeah.
Andrew's been saying I'm gonna eat the best food ever here. I wish I was staying here. Do you have a room for me?
Yeah,
For sure, right?
find the corner.
Oh my god. Nice. Some seeds, some bones. We're super earthy, a little bit of fat. So Andrew was saying the butchers he buys from, they tell him exactly what these cows ate their whole life, which is basically grass-fed, organic. Oh, and the best is right here, the rib and the fat. Let's pull out that bone marrow. Wow, so earthy. No? My favorite dish here in Georgia is this one, chakapuli. My friend, I'm so happy.
Me too, man.
Cheers.
Try this wine. It's now quite aged, you know, it's almost 4-year-old.
We've only been together for 1 hour. He's already like my older brother here.
Me, I feel the same, man.
Thank you,
Really?
thank you. And thank you for the hospitality. The food is amazing. The wine, this is gonna be the best.
You will see the next wine.
Oh man, this is too good.
Some chin chin.
No, dude, thank God, thank God. That's the deal. This is my favorite of them all, man.
You will see the next one.
Oh, the next one. So it's 2017?
Both.
Both 2017?
Nice.
Oh, and the potatoes with dill. And the salad. Wow, capers, beans, tomatoes.
And John Jolly, which is the main thing there. It's a pickled flowers, you know.
I love Ninjoli. I eat
John Jolly is nice, yeah.
forever.
Even the concept of John Jolly is nice, right? John Jolly is it's a little bush with and with pickle. It's flowers.
This is what a delicious summer salad, guys. Cachapuri.
Yes.
I ate way too much salad, but I'm ready for this cachapuri.
Wow.
It's still so hot. The dough's soft, cheese is oozing out. The ultimate cachapuri. This one. Wow.
Like it?
I
Yeah.
love it, man. The cheese is so fresh.
Must be.
I wasn't gonna eat this much, but I'm gonna have a
Go
nice
ahead,
slice.
go ahead,
Yeah, I have to.
you're
I have to.
hungry.
Oh, I love it. You just fold it, right?
A little bit of old cheese as well with this because I feel it. I'm
So
quite
mix
sure
of
because I
freshly
feel
cheese.
it. You feel it, right?
What I feel is love.
Love is there all the time.
That's so good.
Let's drink for love, right?
Without love, nothing else would exist.
Absolutely.
Καμπαντζός. Καμπαντζός.
Gaumaros, Sakatolosas Gaumaros, Amerikasas Gaumaros, Ungresas Gaumaros. This wine is my most celebrated wine. Talk about Andro like as a winemaker, you talk about this wine mostly. Right now we taste and tell me, I mean, if you come with these two, which of it is better?
Anyway, this tastes more like tokay.
Alright.
This tastes more like that.
Sweet?
Yeah, a little sweeter.
That was excellent.
It's excellent. Good wine. And what does a bottle cost?
These bottles for 18 euros. The previous one for 14.
These are all good wines. These are like great wines.
No, wait. I will give you a bottle, but don't give you it to Nika.
No, I keep it. How many bottles is that? It's like 15. You don't have to. Oh gosh.
This one. You know, in the beginning, it has the tones of the beeswax and apricot.
What?
Okay, but in about maybe half an hour, this apricot disappears a little bit, and the beeswax starts to develop. You know, and you even you can keep even the empty glass. You know, for an hour or 2 or 3, just go back and smell. It becomes like striking. You know, like very, very strong.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. You don't have to, man. Beeswax. That's amazing.
Yeah, man. Take it.
Thank you so much. Okay.
17 Chinurian Zwane, so you will drink together.
Perfect.
Thanks so much.
Okay.
Thank you. My man. What a gangster. This is the best guy ever. He's so funny. Thank you
Давай,
again,
погнали,
man.
Саба.
Thank you.
Давай.
Wine Artisans right there.
Wine Artisans, yes.